This is the one thing I could say about this. And I did say last time the last video I dropped was on Shane, and I said I was going to do a whole thing on Rock. I don't know what they call them, the wrestling community, with the IW, whatever you fucking guys are, whatever gals are, whatever. If y'all would have minded your business, this would have never happened. Because once they did that pivot, man, I have to say, and it's not like it wasn't expected, The Rock really exposed Cody in terms of energy and promos, bro. That's just what it is. And as my man says, that's what it's always going to be. He exposed them, bro. When it comes to promos, Rock out-promoted them. Rock outclassed them. Rock went to another level. This ain't even fucking Hollywood Rock. And when I was going to do the separate video, I was going to tell y'all, even when he comes out, I'm like, yo, this is fucking Black Adam Rock, bro. This is what you're looking at. When you look at the lightning and everything and all that shit, I'm like, this is fucking Black Adam. This is Black Adam, bro. You know, this is, and even Chris Van Vliet said, it was quoted, I saw it like on Facebook. It was like, yo, Rock is doing some of the best work he's ever done. That's out of shadow of a doubt, bro. You know, his bar none, bro. You know, I just wish that he did 3 things where he kind of misstepped. One, when he was doing that song parody, right? And he did the thing on Seth. Why didn't he put the clown emoji over Seth's face? Why didn't he not do that? I don't know. 2, I love it when he's like, finally, your life has meaning. I love that one. And I love that The Rock dropped some gospel on you. But there's something, I feel like there's another saying that he said that I thought was cool. You know, other than that, yeah, he really kind of exposed Cody as far as mic skills, bro. This match is anything goes. I don't see Seth betraying Cody. Damn, what was my reasoning for that? Oh, I said that because people were like, oh, I believe that Seth's going to turn on him. If Seth, look, if I'm wrong, I'm just wrong. I don't give up. If Seth turns on Cody, then Cody doesn't get to finish the story. You know what I'm saying? So if Seth is the reason why Cody doesn't win in night 2, then keep in mind, Cody doesn't finish the story. You know what I'm saying? So if Roman beats him and Cody doesn't finish the story, that to me makes more sense. You know, so I just don't see that happening. You know that these guys are going to lose, Cody and Seth. It's just about how. I wouldn't even be upset if Cody got pinned. See, but this is me. Like, it doesn't change anything for me. Oh, well, see, he got pinned last night. That means he's going to get pinned again. Well, when you're watching a UFC match or you're watching a boxing match, sometimes a guy gets knocked out and then they have a rematch and the guy comes back and wins, right? So it wouldn't fuck with me to be like, oh yeah, he's definitely going to lose tomorrow. No, it's definitely, that doesn't have to play out that way. But if Seth gets pinned, doesn't necessarily. Now, you know what? Thinking about it, it would make a little bit more sense if Seth did get pinned just to set up for Drew McIntyre, and then you can do some sort of backstory with Bloodline and Drew or something. I don't know what, bro, but it really doesn't matter as long as Bloodline wins, because it's going to set up for the previous night, and that's night 2, and I'll talk about that when I get to it. So, you know, I don't even know. I mean, you're hearing so many rumors about this and that. I'm not falling for it. If it happens, it happens, and it just makes it fun. I'm talking about for night 1. I'll deal with night 2 when I get to night 2. It's just all about it. Realistically, it's about, I think tonight's the night. I mean, tonight's the night. Night 1 is the night about Cody and Cody's mom, if I'm correct. because I think that that's what this is all about when Rock was talking about that. So that's the real focus. That's the entertaining stuff. How involved is Cody's mom going to be in it? How involved is Ata going to be in it if they go that way? This could go, this is where I go with this, where anyway, yeah. So, this is not a take it or leave it. This is the setup for night two. To me, it's all about how's it going to get played. I'm not worried. The only thing I always worry about for all of them is injury. I don't want to see Rock get injured at all. I want this to be fun. I want this to be entertaining. He says he's been doing this thing behind the scenes training, so I believe him. And I just want it to be fun. I don't really have like a lot to say. I want this to kind of be surprising, so I don't want to think about it too much. I just want this to be, yeah. Anyhow, I'm gonna let that go. We're gonna transition into night two. AJ Styles versus LA Knight. Could be pretty good. I'm interested. This is, a big, solid push for LA Knight having a WrestleMania high caliber match. Finally, I want to say. There's really not much to say. AJ Styles is still wrestling at a high level. LA Knight is looking pretty solid. So it's really about just having a good match and hopefully that he can stand out and continue to get elevated. The three-way match, that's a waste of time. I can tell you from my perspective why. If you go back to the Elimination Chamber, it really felt as if Kevin Owens and Randy Orton had more of a friendship and they were goofing around inside that chamber, having fun. And they seemed more like a team almost in that chamber. And all of a sudden for them to be in this three-way, it doesn't make any sense. And for them to be beating on each other, coming off of that, doesn't make any sense. And if you remember, they're both running down, chasing Logan Paul. So it should have either been Randy versus Logan Paul or Randy, Logan Paul, and someone else who I don't know. So yeah, I could care less about that match. Drew McIntyre and Seth. Yeah, it's whatever. I wasn't really big on McIntyre's push when I shouldn't say his push, but when he had the title in the COVID era, because I don't even remember it, to be honest. So I'm wondering if this is like, the reason why they're giving him that second chance. I mean, he's been on a high level. His promos have been insane, so it's time for the title to switch hands. Anyhow, it's all about how is it going to be done as far as I'm concerned. If it's going to be a clean victory or if there's going to be some bloodline shenanigans or something at play. We'll see. I was going to say, I'm not sure if that's going to be the first match, but I don't know. The Philadelphia, I think it's called the Philadelphia Street match, right? Street Fight Tag or whatever. Street Profits versus the Final Testament. All you gotta do is go back and listen to my Karrion Kross take, and you know how I feel about this. Waste of time, man. We got like 89,000 fucking tag matches, man. Sheesh. This should really be a singles match. And yeah, I don't know. It's like, either release Karrion Kross or do something proper with him, man. It's the bottom fucking line. It's just a little tiresome at this point. Io and Bayley. I mean, again, I'm anticipating this match. It's going to be, I don't know, I can't even say it's going to be interesting because they wrestled, last time I recall, was as tag when she was with Sasha and Io was with, or maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, I'm probably wrong. Anyway, this might be their first match. And this should be interesting as far as styles are concerned. I wonder if Bayley's going to pull new things out of her bag. This is well deserved, being that she created the concept of damage control. And I mean, originally from her mind outside of wrestling, like was her concept. It may not have been all the pieces might not have been all the way there, but this was her concept. So, and I just saw in a recent interview, she wasn't sure it would lead to this. I think that's kind of what she said. She really wanted, those involved to shine and be able to branch out and go on their own. My shit with Bailey, I don't even know if I've spoken on it, from the torn ACL and why that happened, in my opinion, because all the pieces kind of lined up as to like how that happened. And, I don't want to get into it. So it's long awaited. I'm glad she's getting her burn, especially if they put the strap on her. Now it's just about what happens after. Is she still dealing with damage control? Who else is going to step up? Or, it's going to be very interesting. Because Io still, has a rematch. How long is that going to go? Is this going to stretch on SummerSlam as well? What's going to happen? I don't know. Are they going to bring new people up? I don't know. I'm, anticipating. That's a match that I'm looking forward to. I just don't have a lot to say because it's, I'm just going to move on, man. I don't have a lot to say. Last match, Roman Cody running it back. Only thing I will say, I'll make it fast. Well, actually, no, I have a lot to say. To me, this could either go three ways. If I was booking it, Cody would win, and either the next night on Raw he would lose it, and I would do it how they did Dusty, kind of, with Superstar, have him win it, have everybody go crazy, and then either Rock or somebody, they pull it from him somehow, whatever it is that we don't see or people see, small package, his shoulders were up, whatever, and they pull the title from him, and then everybody loses their shit. So Michael Cole will bookend it with the finishing the story shit at the end of WrestleMania and the pyro, whatever. And then Raw, it gets pulled. Done. New chapter. And is essentially rebooting him and rebooting everything else. So, the only thing I'm really anticipating is I would love to see Stone Cold pop up in this. And the one reason is because when that glass breaks, I love the way The Rock responds. When the neck swings and the eyes buck, like, oh my God, he's here, like, oh shit, it'd be good to see Stone Cold, and I know that it would really suck to hear John Cena's music come out and he pops up, and this is all, I saw the same, I was going to do a thing on it, but everybody saw the same thing that I saw with the truck. So, if John Cena pops up and Austin doesn't pop up, then it was corny. And I would really just rate the match overall just dud. If you can't get fucking Austin, if you can get Cena, you can't get fucking Austin, then this shit was a waste of fucking time. That's in my book. That's according to me. I don't give a fuck who wins. If Roman wins, how fast are they going to escalate he and Rock? And how is this going to happen? Who's going to hit who with a chair? So, I don't know. I just, I don't, the reason why I'm being like this is because I don't want to get into the prediction vibe of it. I just always would go with what I would kind of do. So either he's going to win, he's going to lose, or he wins it and then he loses it. That's how I see it. I don't want to do and then Rock hits him with the chair and it's Roman and all that shit. Don't care. This is where we're at with it. It was a big build up for it. Tag match night one. This is where we're at. Let's make this shit pay off, and let's make it pay off in a huge way so that everybody's talking about it. With everybody saying, I'm out of here. That's all I got to say for WrestleMania. I hope you guys enjoy it. To all my 6 listeners, have a good one. Enjoy it. And if there's anything else, I'll pop back up. I'm out. Peace.